Hello, thank you for tuning into my channel. It's WIP It Wednesday for Wednesday, August 24th, 2022. So if you want to see what I've been working on this week, please stay tuned. This video is pretty interesting because I just did an update video on Saturday. So if you saw that on Saturday, there's not really a lot that's changed with what I've done. I will put a snippet of my Heartstrings quilt just so you can see the new blocks that I took the paper off of. But again, that video just went out as well. So I'll just share a little bit about what I've been working on, and then I have a little mini fabric haul that I want to share with you too. I'm super excited about that. All right, so first, the projects that I've been working on. I did one of the bears for this bear order, okay, and so it's black, and then it has this, is this called mauve? I don't know. It has this color for the arms and the inside of the legs. And this is from the shirt that said dedicated teacher even from a distance. But the way that I ended up having to cut it, we won't see very much of that design, but you'll get a little bit of it. I gave the black bear, I went and got some eyes from Hobby Lobby because I was out of yellow eyes. And I try to, when I have a black bear, to give him yellow eyes because to me it just pops really nicely against black. So, and then to me, the brown and the black and the blue, they don't look as good as these yellow eyes. So, this one is complete. I have one right here on the sewing machine that I'm working on right now. So this is the little pajama fabric, and it's currently in progress right now, on the machine. And then I have one more cut out and then two more that I still need to interface and cut. I decided to go ahead and just work on the bears that I'm working on right now. I may do some interfacing like over the weekend and maybe get all the bears sewn if I can. We'll just see if that works out. It's going to be we don't have a football game on Friday, so I'll have a little bit more time this weekend, hopefully, to get all these bears sewn, but even though it'll take a while to get them stuffed. But still good progress. I'm happy to have 1 out of 5 sewn and the second one in the works. Okay, I want to give you a little bit of an update about the gifted thread that I received. I have had somebody who is willing to take the thread that I'm not going to use, and I just want to show you kind of where I am right now. I have sorted through all the thread that I was given, and I'll show you what I'm going to keep and then what I'm going to give away, send out, and I'm really excited about that. That's going to be really fun to give that away. All right, first I'm going to show you the threads that I'm going to keep for quilting. There were several here that that I'm going to keep because they're 100% cotton and they're a brand that I used before. I think I'll come over to the camera here, but I'll take one of each. So and this brand, it's called Gutermann, and I know that they carry it at Joann, and I bought it in the past from there. So I, as soon as I saw it and that it was 100% cotton, I knew I wanted to keep it for quilting. So I'll show you the colors and stuff that I have. And in case you're wondering about the brand, you can see it. There it is. That's a really nice. Okay, so I have 2 of the red spools, and they say at the bottom it says quilting. Can you? Yeah. Quilting, and then 100% cotton. Okay, and so I have 2 red spools like this one. This is the only ivory spool. Okay, or can you even see it? I feel like the light makes it hard to see, but it's kind of beige. And then I have 3 of these grays, and I used to really get these grays before I switched to the Coats and Clark that I'm using now. But these are really good. And then the last one I have, I should have stayed at the camera. This is a Coats Cotton. Here, I'll come back up. Coats Cotton machine quilting. Let me see if you can see it. There we go. And I think I've used this before too. And it's kind of a cream or a beige too. Okay, so I only have one of these, and two of these reds, and they like have already been started, and then three of the grays. So really good. I'm excited that I have these. I'm just gonna, the reason that they're not in a container is because I'm gonna put them in the drawer with all of my other quilting threads. So next, I'll show you what I've decided to keep so far. And the only ones that I've kept are, they are 100%, or these are polyester threads. Okay, so I kind of have them in rainbow order. I left this orange and this brown out because I think they're gonna match the other bear. One of these is gonna match one of the bears that I have to put together. So I kept those out, but I kind of have them in rainbow order. So like there's pink and red, and then orange, yellow, just a few yellows, green, blue, purple, and then I have gray and white down here at the back. And then this giant spool, I think it might be cotton, but I'm not 100% sure. So I'm not gonna use it for my quilting yet. I'm gonna wait and see because to me it looks like one of the cones that I got for the long arm thread, but I haven't had a chance to compare it yet. So these are so far what I'm gonna keep, and to be honest, I'm gonna see if I can keep less of this. Like if I can only keep, say, 2 greens or 2 blues or something like that, because I don't feel like I need all of this, because I don't know if I make enough bears to do this. But there's also a project that I'm considering doing at my school that has sewing, so I don't know. I don't feel like I'm ready to give it up just yet. I want to give it a little bit more time to think about it. All right, and so this is what I'm keeping. All right, and this, so far, this is what's going, okay? And it might look like I'm keeping more than I'm getting rid of, but I'm gonna consider that because it's a bigger container, so it doesn't look like as much. That's what I'm gonna go with right now. I don't really have these sorted by color, but I put all of the rayon threads in here because to me those are more for embroidery, and I don't plan on doing any embroidering anytime soon. What I've also decided to do is go through my threads upstairs and put all of those rayons in here too, and just ship everything off at the same time. I don't really work upstairs that much, and so I don't really look at the thread, but I know that I do have some rayon threads like these. I have some of these cones upstairs that when I did embroidery for what feels like about 3 seconds, I bought, different colors that I thought I was gonna need, but I don't need them. So I'm gonna give all of that away at once, and I'm excited to share those with somebody who will definitely use them. So that's something that's cool. What else? But I just have to get all of this. I'm nervous about packing it because I've never shipped anything like this. So if you have any tips about how to ship this stuff, what the best way is to go about shipping, leave them in the comments. I just have no idea right now. Okay, now I'm very excited because I get to do a little mini haul. So I'm going to, I need to grab something from over there. While I grab that, I'll go ahead and insert the little snippet for the Heartstrings quilt so that you can see the progress that I've made taking the paper off. I'm gonna put it in right here. Here is the progress on my Heartstrings quilt. I really haven't done that much on it, mainly just this bottom left corner. And if you watched a video from earlier this week, that's the part that I took off. I will be getting back to this hopefully really soon. I'm taking time off to work on some other projects, but hopefully I can do it just a little bit at a time with my timer to get everything together. Thank you guys so much for all of your awesome comments about this quilt. It is definitely something that I'm really enjoying, and I can't wait to see it finished. So this is the back of the quilt, just in case you weren't sure. So this is my favorite part of this video. I'm very excited. I have just a mini haul. There are a few fabrics that I purchased, and Disclaimer, I know that my plan was not to purchase any more fabrics, but I saw a few that I just couldn't resist. So the first one is a place that I don't normally get my fabric from, and that's Hobby Lobby. But one of the teachers I work with, she had one of those, you know, the garlands that you make, you cut the strips and you tie them around a string. And there was this one fabric in it, and I was like, I love it so much, and I just have to have it. And so I went to Hobby Lobby to get some more of the safety eyes for my bears. And I said, let me just go over there and see if they have it. And I had seen it in there before, but I didn't get it. But when I went, this was like over the weekend, and it was, all of their fabric was 40% off. So I went ahead and got it. So I'm gonna be going like back and forth to the camera. I don't know. And I ended up getting 3 yards of it. It was regular price $6.99 a yard, but I got it 40% off of that. And when the person who was cutting the fabric, he was like, I'm not very good at cutting the fabric. And I was gonna get 2 yards, but there wasn't a whole lot on the bolt. And I say I got 3 yards, but I think I got a little bit more than 3 yards. But I want to show you this fabric. I looked to see if it had a name on the selvage. And even though it has a cute selvage, it really doesn't have a name on it. But I did see it online, but I forgot what it was called, like Blue Bee or Yellow Bee, something like that. But it is a neutral. You can see that from here. But let me bring it up close to the camera, because I just think it is so adorable. Look at those little bees. They're so cute. And I think that this is one, like, it's like a perfect neutral for anything that I want to work on. And the fact that I have so much yardage of it is very exciting. So this is piece number 1. I'm glad that I waited to buy it, because now I have this much of it. And it feels okay. It feels like a pretty good fabric. Once I starch it up, I think it's going to be just right for something. Okay, now I have a little bit of an unboxing to do. I got this in the mail today. This is from Jordan Fabrics. I ordered it on Saturday, and I have it on Wednesday. So that is really good. They sent it priority. And I was gonna open it in the car because I was so excited, but then I remembered that I have to do a video. So I want to show you on the video. Let me go over what I did. I was watching one of the Jordan Fabrics videos, and I was like, let me just see what they have. And when I was doing my, actually, I'm gonna hold on for a second. Let me grab this fabric. Okay, I found a fabric. I had to dig. I hid it from myself. Anyway, so when I did the Starlight Starbright, the red colorway, where I was choosing the sashing, which is still over there, hadn't even started it yet, but whatever. There were a couple of comments about this particular fabric. And it is a Pat Sloan. It's called it's in the, I guess the line is called Hometown Girl. And several people said if you had this fabric, it could go as a wonderful sashing for that quilt. And I did look at it. I looked it up on eBay. I found it. They had it in like half-yard cuts, and it was like $7 or something. But I never purchased it. So when I went to the Jordan Fabrics website, I was like, let me just see what they have. And of course they have those hand-cut pre-cuts, which I'm sure are wonderful. I've never purchased one. But they have this section called Going, Going, Gone. And so I assumed that that was clearance or like super clearance, whatever. And so I purchased I purchased 2 pieces, and hopefully they're both in here. And they're both 5-yard cuts. One of them was around $40 for 5 yards, and the other one was like $20-something. Okay, so I'm gonna unbox it right now, and I'm so excited. Again, this is from Jordan Fabrics. I ordered it on Saturday. I got it today. So let's dig in and see what we got. So I found something that is similar, or online it looks similar to this. And so this was what kind of got me down the rabbit hole of this thing. So let's see, how do I get in here? Oh my gosh, and they fit 10 yards of fabric in this priority box. So let's see what's in here. Okay, nothing else in there. Okay, so it's in this little plastic bag. Awesome. All right, let's see. And there are a couple of cards in here. Oh, this fabric is so pretty. All right, so this is, it says, this is just a Jordan Fabrics card, information card with the YouTube stuff on the back. Cute. Then this is my order, which is good because I get to show you the name of it. So here we go. So here is the red, and this is a 5-yard cut, y'all. 5-yard cut, and it was $41.06, and it's a Kaufman, a Robert Kaufman. It's called Cherry Blossom, and the colorway is Ladybug Fruit. So I want to bring it close to the camera. I'll bring both of them so that I can compare them. Take a look. Here is the Hometown Girl fabric. Can you see it? Yep. And then here is the Cherry Blossom fabric. Right there. Isn't it so cute with the little cherries and the blossoms on it? Okay. And so I've had a couple of thoughts about it. As far as once I saw it, I was like, let me go ahead and get it. They had a couple more cuts of this, I think. Like it would be like 5 yards or 4 1/4 yards or whatever. And the price varies, of course, based on how much is on there. And so I thought about getting this and doing the whole sashing, like doing all of the sashing. But I'm not 100% sure I'm going to do that. Because I could do that and still have fabric for the backing because this is 5 yards. But I might just use it as the backing. I haven't decided. Let me know in the comments what you think. I will probably should I put a picture of the Starlight Starbright in the red colorway? But I'm so excited. Okay, so this is the Robert Kaufman Cherry Blossom 5 yards for $41. Okay, and then the next one, I said I need a gray. I love a good gray background or backing or whatever. And so I found this. It's a Wyndham fabric. It's called Text Me Back. And they had several of these, but like several different cuts of this particular fabric, but also a few other ones. Like there's several with little emojis on it, like the little smiley face emojis. There's a few that have like little phrases, little text phrases. It was a real cute line. All right, and so I got 5 yards of this one for $27. So that's like $5 a yard, $5-ish a yard. Okay, so let me bring this one close. So I don't know how well you can see it. You probably can see that it's gray with the little circles, but let me come close so that you can see what's in these little circles, how cute they are. Okay, it has little dial pads in it. So see right there? It's so cute. And they kind of, like they go opposite directions and stuff. This is a wonderful fabric. And to have 5 yards of it, it would make a really good backing. And it could be I wonder if I could have enough for the binding with this. And I'm so excited. And so now that I've been to the Jordan Fabrics website, like if I wanted to get some backing fabric, even though I prefer 108, it was such a good value to get it, to get 5 yards for, less than $50. That is really good. I don't have any affiliation with Jordan Fabrics. I just ordered this stuff and I paid for it and stuff and they sent it, but I'm really excited to go back and see, even though I did go through all 12 pages to see what all they had, but I would encourage you, if you choose to go to that section, scroll through all 12 because you can find some really good deals. I was never expecting to find 5 yards for under $30. So really exciting. So that's all I have to share today, even though I didn't like sew a lot. Of course, I just made a video on Saturday. So even though I haven't sewn a lot of projects, I think it's worth it to show you my little cute fabric that I just got really excited about it. If you have any questions about what you've seen in this video, please leave them in the comments below. Thumbs up this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!